Steve Rogers. Give your name and address, please. Thank you.
Steve Rogers, 3150 Washington Ridge Way. Good evening. I am 0.018% of Knox County's teachers, and I am not a small percentage. We have a stated mission in Knox County schools to provide excellence for every child. It is a very good phrase. I agree with it wholeheartedly, and I am not taking anything away from that. To get excellence for our students, we have to have the right ingredients in the recipe. You need a safe place to learn. You need quality information and instructional content. You need sound pedagogy. And you need great teachers and staff. And we have great teachers and staff in Knox County. These teachers are great because of their passion, their level of education, their desire to see children grow into great citizens. We've been told again and again that Knox County values its teachers, but a good English teacher will show you that great writers don't tell, they show. You can tell the employees of Knox County you care about them, yet prioritize things in the budget so that they only receive 50% of the raise recommended by the governor, a governor whose opinion must mean a lot since his opinion is so important when it is in the context of him being on the board of Achieve, Inc. I know the BEP funding process is an absolute dumpster fire. I am totally aware of that. But we're still only meeting 50% of the recommendation. So we are shown, instead of told, that putting our compensation near competitive with other school districts isn't that important. With no collective bargaining, the MOU, and that's not the county commission one, the teacher one, is a good faith agreement that includes teacher raises of 4%. It's in the MOU and the governor's recommendation. We're told we're valued, but we're shown that good faith isn't so good. A teacher can work for 13 years, or 10 with a master's, and earn the same amount that an employee working 19 hours a week gets for a job they didn't interview for and was never advertised. And in response to that position being more than 19 actual hours of work, I am paid for 1,440 hours of work by Knox County Schools and do an additional 1,220 hours on campus on my own time, and that doesn't include time spent working at home, and there is no overtime pay. That amount is still less than the pay for that position that was so recently given media attention. So we can tell everyone we value teachers, but we're not showing it. We have extremely weak tenure laws in this state for a variety of reasons, and part of that reason is the still misconstrued notion of what tenure is. Tenure is only due process. It means being heard out, having the right to speak in your defense of your career and be heard. Tenured teachers have to at least be told why they aren't being asked back or fired or non-renewed or whatever tenure-dodging term we want to call it. Non-tenured teachers don't even get that luxury. We are told we value great teachers who get good scores on the evaluation system, who do great work with the kids, that are loved by their community, but we're shown that great teachers aren't cherished at their schools and are non-renewed or forced to teach new grade levels or new curriculums without their consent. And sorry, I have to scroll down. So what can we do about this? Many people for years now have asked for transparency. Don't tell us how transparent things are, show us. Why are veteran teachers fleeing? Why are teachers being communicated with why aren't teachers being communicated with on at least the bare minimum level of responsibility or standards of business ethics by their superiors? Can anyone in their right mind show me why a teacher like Christina Graham isn't being begged to come back to Copper Ridge? What is it that we value so much more than the professional obligation to the employees of the school system to pay them a professional rate or a respectable percentage of a professional rate? Show us why we can't meet the standards of our MOU and the recommendation of the governor. How many titled positions exist now that didn't exist 10 years ago? How many of them were ever advertised? Show us their work. What are they being paid? Show me the money. Thank you.
Thank you.